Hey everybody, it's John Hale, and I'm doing a figure review today, and I brought Patty with me because this one's kind of a special item. It's the originally San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, then not San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and Mattycollector.com exclusive She-Ra doll that they did, and I got you with me because you played with these originally when you were a kid, and this is what they originally look like. And you got to open them out of their original packages, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, because mine, I had a couple. I had a She-Ra, and I think I had a Frosta, and a Two-Face, or
Double Trouble?
Double Trouble, that's what it was. And they were hand-me-downs, so I never got to open them up. So I figured this occasion would be fun, since you have She-Ra experience and childhood nostalgia, to help open this thing up.
It does, it makes me smile.
But this is the original She-Ra, well, second release She-Ra, the Star Power Flash She-Ra. I don't remember her name.
I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. I just played with her.
And this is, I think, is your original Catra.
Catra.
And so this is what the figures originally looked like. They were marketed for girls. They were kind of dolls with a little bit of movement. Had your basic articulation back then. She still has her twisty punch that all the Masters Universe figures pretty much came with. And they were a lot of fun when we were kids. And over a long period of time, suddenly we got stuff like this. This is the new updated collector's style. This is, of course, She-Ra now. And they did release Adora, which is her alternate ego, you could say, and they're highly detailed, highly articulated. Some of them are pretty sought after figures, and they were a lot of fun, and a pretty cool upgrade to the originals.
They never had an Adora.
Nope, she was the first time they ever made her. And the reason I brought her out is because this She-Ra that we're going to look at is kind of like a Barbie doll, except for she has an outfit for, you can put her as Adora, as She-Ra, and I think Starburst She-Ra outfit is in there as well. That's another reason I have you here to help, is because I didn't dress dolls when I was a kid. I had G.I. Joes and He-Man, and I blew stuff up.
I dressed my dolls and I cut their hair too.
So I might need some help handling this figure and maybe figuring out what she's all about. So we'll put these aside for a second. Over there, guys. And bring out the giant box here. So I was pretty shocked when this thing showed up at my doorstep. You probably can't see me anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this side of the box is kind of like what the original artwork would have been, She-Ra versus Catra. That was her rival at the time. At the top of the box you have Storm and Swiftwind. They're steeds. On the side here we have Cowl. And I believe on the other side, Wookiee's hiding. Yep, there's Lookie from the Filmation series. And the back of the box here has more of a look at the Filmation with Scorpia, Shadow Weaver, Hordak, and Imp with Glimmer, Natasha, Bo doing a little battle scene. Now at San Diego Comic-Con they did tease two others of these that they were making. They were kind of prototypes. One was Catra, the other was Natasha. And I have to say the Catra doll looked fantastic even as a prototype. It made me wish they would make it. If it's anything like this, it'll be amazing. Her outfit and everything was all stitched by hand. It's pretty crazy. That's my cat attacking the camera. Jackie. She's feeling a little...
There's a silent storm going on behind the camera right now.
She's feeling a little deprived at the moment because her attention's on this. So outside of the box we get this.
Ooh. With the original box colors.
fantastic piece of artwork on the front right there. She-Ra on Swift Wind. By itself, it's pretty awesome. On the back of the box, we have some information. Which I don't know. Can you read that? What does that say?
What would you like me to read?
No.
It's a huge synopsis on the original She-Ra.
On September morning, 1985. Oh, it talks about the beginning of the Filmation cartoon. Yeah. Okay. So this then. Boy, this is gonna be hard to show because this thing's so huge. I'm gonna stand up for a second. Opens up, and it's the same artwork on the inside, and it comes with a little comic book. Just break some stuff. And does this piece come out?
We're gonna get a wider view of this, aren't we?
I'm just gonna slide it over for a second.
It's too big for everything.
And there she is inside of the package. You see her sword is back metal. She has back metal pieces here. And
Leather shirt.
pretty cool cloth, all hand stitching. We'll take a close look in a second.
Very nice.
I'll take a pause and we'll see how the heck to get this thing out of here. Even this piece by itself would be an awesome display piece. I hope it comes out. And if it don't, we'll manage. Anyway, just give us a second here and we'll figure out how to piece this thing together and take a close look at it. And we'll be right back. Alright, we got her out of the box. It was pretty easy. That gray skull piece does just pop out, Patty found. And it'll make a good display. It does come with this little comic book, which looks like it shows a bit of the story from the cartoon where Adora originally is a member of the Horde and then becomes She-Ra. It's kind of a cool touch because all the old toys came with mini comic books, correct? Mm-hmm. She does stand up by herself, which is always something that I check first. And this look here pretty much mirrors the Filmation-esque style of She-Ra. It's pretty accurate in detail to this figure right here. Except for she doesn't have a shield. No, here's a little bit.
Well, she does have a shield, John.
Well, for the other outfit, yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
We might as well take a quick look at what her articulation is like. She looks like she has almost the same as the high-end Mattel figures. She does have, her head rotates all the way around if you need it to. She does look up and down pretty good. The painting on the face itself is really well done. She has real rooted hair. I didn't see any comb in here, which the original figures did come with, which would have been a nice touch, because I'm sure she's going to probably need it at some point. She has ball-jointed shoulders that lift up to there, and they can go all the way around as well. She has that upper bicep twist, so you can get some good poses out of her. She has a double-jointed elbow here, so she can touch her own face. She does have hinged wrists, and they do rotate, which is a plus. Let's see, she does twist at the waist. Notice her cape wants to spin around. She does rotate at the waist, and she does also have a diaphragm crunch. I haven't stripped her, so I don't know what's going on under there yet, but I was surprised to see that. So she's pretty much a highly articulated, almost She-Ra-esque figure. It's pretty crazy. She has a pretty wide hip stance, and she does have an upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees, so she can get her leg back extremely far. Oh wow!
She can basically do yoga.
You might have to slide the boot off to see what's going on down here. She has
wow, those feet are beautiful.
Very articulated ankles. They go all the way around, and they are hinged. And she has hinged tips of her toes. Look at them toes.
Look at those toes.
Let's see if we can get closer for you here. Very nicely detailed feet. And that's pretty much it for her. Like I said, her items are made out of vac metal. It has a little jewel on the sword there, which is nice. We're going to try to put her in her Adora outfit.
Sure thing.
Oh, well, let's take a look at them real quick. This is what looks like it matches the original figure that came out more. The sword, the bracers, definitely the helmet or mask and shield there. Which you can mix and match any pieces that you wish. If you like one sword, if you like the original sword over the Filmation sword.
Oh yeah, she did have a gold sword.
Mm-hmm. And the bracers are different. If you look, she's got the same.
The gold bracers.
Those bracers with the jewel on it.
Yeah, the jewel.
Instead of just the plain ones.
And the hat, or the I'm sorry, the face mask that turns upside down.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know if they ever did that in the show, but
Nope, had nothing to do with the show.
I always thought that was really weird. Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, it would cover her eyes in the one direction.
I don't know.
Gimmicky things that they added to. Her ankles are, without the boots, a little touchy, but they do stay on pretty well. Do I have to pop her head off to get the cape off? That sounds scary.
I have to pop her head off. Is it Velcroed?
No. It's one piece.
Oh, is this... Oh.
I wonder if her head comes off. We'll experiment with that in just a second, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I know to get the bracers off, her hands got to come off. So her hands are easily detachable. And she does come with multiple hands.
By the way, this was behind the towers. When you folded the towers out, that's where these were kept. The packaging is really cool. She was even tied in with gold ribbon.
And her
Which you don't
belt
ever
just
see.
pegs off. Let's see. And this just comes off pretty easily. And we have a now naked She-Ra. This piece of material is really well done. You could almost use it as a mock-up to make your own.
This is what people make cosplay costumes out of, that leathery fabric material.
Her headband is banded in. That's going to be a problem. I'm going to get it off. Scissors! Here we go. Be gentle.
Be gentle.
Oh.
Even the belt.
Wow, a lot of detail. Come on, headband. Just pull. This is the difficult part, I guess, right here, because it's in here in all sorts of different directions.
I do have to say, with these Mattycollector versions of She-Ra dolls, there's one thing that bothers me about them. I don't like the jawline. For some reason, there's something really weird about them where it just makes them seem unrealistic to me with how far the jawline sticks out from the neck. I'm going to do that in all of these. It's just like she's so incredibly sculpted under there, it seems unrealistic to me. And it's vastly different from,
Oh yeah, head pops off real easy.
you know, this older version, which didn't necessarily have a really deeply cut, sculpted jawline. This seems a little bit more relatable to me than the...
Goes on just fine. Alright, well, we have our nude She-Ra. Very well sculpted.
Should we censor her?
I think she's pretty well censored on her own. Nice ab work, though. in the
Yeah, I was
torso
admiring
piece.
that too. She's got a six-pack.
Well, she is She-Ra. I mean, says date 2015 Mattel, made in China. And she's got some stamping on her butt.
I love her bicep muscles too.
Yeah, she's very nicely sculpted. Alright. So do you want to try to dress her as Adora then?
Okie dokie.
Does she come with... Oh, Adora came with a gun. She doesn't have a blaster pistol. That's kind of a bummer. I'm doing that. I'm going to see how much time we got left on here before I pause again. Silly camera mechanics.
Yes, don't look. She's dressing.
We got 10 more minutes yet.
Do I need to take her hands off? Nope, I don't.
No, but it probably would help.
She's got stretchy, spandexy sleeves, so this is working out okay so far.
Man, I don't know how I'm going to want to display her. All the costumes are great.
Yeah, I would recommend taking the hands off before you, or while you're changing her clothes out. Of course, back in the day, we didn't have that option. We just had to kind of cram things over top as best as we could. And now, with these higher end dolls, I guess you can do that. So I'm going to be smart. Oh, thank you. You already did. I didn't even notice. Come on, lady. And then realistically, you know, we don't take our hands off to get dressed.
You got her hair cut in the Velcro. There we go.
So, why should she ever have to take her hands off? Just kidding. They did a great job with the outfits.
Yeah, check out those boots.
Check this out. She's even got a place to put her sword.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
And bunch up in her butt a little bit.
Bunching in her butt. Oh, well.
I don't know, maybe it can... Does it line up better?
I'm ready for her boots.
Yeah, I figured that's probably going to be the hardest part.
I think Barbie dolls used to have boots like this back in the day. I don't know if they do now, because I never played with Barbies and I still don't. I don't know why I would. Okay. I love the fact that her toes can curl. That's very nice. This is going to be fun.
Not too bad.
The material is stretchy, spandexy, so that's very helpful. She's getting her heel in. It's like a sock. And then we get her gauntlets. Is that what these are called?
Yep, take her hands off. Oh, look at there. Here's the shield. And it has a way for it to slide in, her arm to slide in, and a post to hang on to, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, this is sweet. She has several sets of hands here, John.
Yep, you can do different holding hands. Wow, look at the sword. That sword's great.
Look at how flawless this is. The gauntlets cover up the end of the sleeve and it just looks so clean.
Yeah, really good job, you
Very
guys
nice.
making this. I do hope that you put out a couple more. Like I said, the Natasha figure I wasn't that thrilled with, but man, that Catra figure. If they even just do the Catra figure to go along with She-Ra. Oh, and her belt. Completes the outfit.
Belt me! Oh, that didn't sound right at all.
Okay, and then they have Adora. Oh, we can slide her sword in, right? Look at that loop.
Top one too? There's two loops.
Oh. Well, look at there.
Yeah, pretty cool. Freaking awesome.
Yeah, nice. Except for her hair's getting all fluffy already. That's something I never had to deal with, so I don't know.
She should have come with a comb.
Yeah. But there's the Dora look. Again, she stands really well. Only thing she's missing is a blaster. similar. Woo! Double jointed knee. So that means you can be able to get her in all sorts of crazy poses.
I'm gonna have to use this as a pattern for
Like
sewing my
I
own
said, I mean,
costume.
You're
Look
so
at
well
that.
done.
It's beautiful.
And a little bit of help, she could probably take quite a few poses. I like how flexible she is. Except for her hand just pops off a little. Her hands pop off a little easy.
She's fun to play with.
You can have her reaching back to grab her sword before she becomes She-Ra.
You're gonna have to do some action shots, John.
I'll do a couple photos. I don't really have a whole lot to play with her with though, because like I said, I don't really collect any dolls, but hey, this one was, you know, kind of a one-of-a-kind. Glad I was able to pick her up. She sold out during the San Diego Comic-Con weekend on their website. You had to fight day by day to get a chance to pick her up. Originally I was not going to pick her up, but then I seen the shots of her in the Adora outfit, and I was like, man, that Adora outfit's awesome. And so I did. No, I'm glad I did. It's a great figure. No, they took the bands off. Just to put this in here, it should just clip and hold, right? Yeah, so you can mix and match if you want. Gold sword, gold armor. You can put the classic She-Ra look on her. Multiple boots, multiple hands.
Did you show them that?
Yep, yeah, while you were dressing her, I showed a few items out of this thing. The shield I think is pretty cool. The shield will kind of go with that sword because it's silver, so, and you can mix and match a lot of pieces. You think if this would have came out when you were a kid?
This would have been, words don't even describe the shiz, this is where it's at. This doll would have been pricey and, well, it is pricey.
Well, yeah, I can't really say a whole lot more about her. I mean, her articulation's great. Her costuming is cool. Her extra hands are nice. Like I said, she's super posable. The sculpting on her figure is great. Her feet is a nice touch. And the fact that you can switch her back pretty easy between costumes, I thought it would be a lot harder than it was. So they did a lot of time figuring out how to make it so it would be simplified. This is a great figure. Hopefully they'll do a couple more and they won't be quite as difficult to get. You know, I could see these sitting on toy shelves in stores and kids wanting to pick them up just because of how gorgeous they look, even if they really knew who She-Ra was or not, and just being a doll collector. This is something I think any doll collector would want. So, yeah, make some more. Anyway, thank you for joining on the video. And if you liked it, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos if you are interested. I don't have a whole lot of doll videos, but I do have a bunch on these guys and a few other items. And we'll see you around. So thanks for looking. Bye.